Some of us were just in Israel, as you just heard, and there was a Jewish man in our group who was pretty anxious about being with so many Christians, even though he's married to one. He grew up in upstate New York among a lot of Italian Catholics who were his childhood peers, and they no doubt parroted their parents and priests, and it still rings in his ears that they called him Mora Cristo, which means Christ killer. For centuries, Christians have indicted the Jews for killing Christ. So-called Christian kings justified Jewish genocide by saying that the Jews killed their Savior. Of course, the weird thing about that is that it's only by his death that we are saved anyway. But our friend wanted to know if we thought that as a Jew, he was a Christ killer. The answer is emphatically no. Only the Romans could have and did carry out his execution. But having said that, we should just as quickly say that yes, a particular group of Jews did conspire to have Jesus killed, even if it was the Romans who carried out the execution. It wasn't Jews, though, as Jews, or Romans as Romans who killed Jesus. It was Jews and Romans as human beings who did him in. As human beings who were more aligned with the ways of the kingdoms of this world than with the kingdom of heaven, which is to say, any of us who prefer or defend the ways of the kingdoms of this world as opposed to Christ's kingdom are guilty of his death. In other words, all of us, to one degree or another, are so charged.